Hey guys, what's up? It's Breaking Run. Let's go. Not in the mood to fucking deal with bullshit today. Not in the mood. You feel me? So, yeah, we're starting with Monsters Lung. Sweet item. Sorry, that was like the least formal intro I've ever done. I was just like, hey, let's go. Monsters Lung, sweet item. Very enjoyable to use. Very cool synergies as well. Hoping for Ipecac, of course, as always. I do like me some Ipecac. And Ipecac with Monsters Lung is incredible. Also, sorry if I sound a little bit hoarse. I was playing Dota 2 with some fucking idiots, and I might have screamed a little bit. It's fine, everything's fine. And by some fucking idiots, I mean my friends. I don't mean like I screamed at fucking Randy Mc4K, you know. I don't scream at like random teammates because I know that they're just gonna be like, oh, what are you, fucking 8? Also because screaming at random people is fucking, you know, not cool. But yeah, we played like the world's longest game of Dota or something. It was like 80 minutes, 86 I think. Obviously not the actual longest, but fairly long. You know, 86 isn't anything to be like, oh god, I do that in my sleep. It's a long Dota game. And oof, yeah. Sure was a game. And I streamed it, by the way, so you guys should check out my stream sometime if you have the opportunity. I stream mostly Dota, but I'm planning on occasionally streaming Isaac if, you know, there's a want, I guess. Okay. I have fucked up that room beyond repair. Which is fine, because I'm never going there ever again. Alright, please Spirit Heart this time. Thank you very much. Left hand is pretty good if you get it on the second floor. That's actually incredible. I'm very happy. There's no guarantee we'll become Guppy, but getting left hand on the second floor makes the chance quite high. Kamikaze is worthless. Mr. Mega is actually pretty fine. I'd rather reroll what we had there, you know, into something useful immediately than, you know, waste a few potential charges by saving it for the boss that we honestly don't know how many rooms there are until, so I'm happy with my decision, and Mr. Mega is fine. Mr. Mega is a pretty good item. If you use it for damage, it's very good, and if you just use it as 5 extra bombs, that's not bad at all. Item room to get 5 extra bombs is like one of the better things that you can do in the early game, I'd say. Once you get to late game, it's obviously a lot less important because you already have bombs, or they just don't matter at that point. But early game, 5 extra bombs is sick. Alright. Nothing really exciting happening on this floor, but that's okay. We could potentially get a good deal with the devil, or just a good boss room item. Or we could just get shafted in both situations, which seems most likely. Let's be real here. It's me. It's Isaac. It's not terrible. It's not good, but it's not terrible. Let's see what we got in here. Krampus. That's actually really nice. Getting a super early Krampus might be good. It can be bad because it can kind of screw you out of deals with the devil and give you deals with the angel, or it can screw you because it gives you a head of Krampus instead of lump of coal when you really just want a lump of coal. Alright, I'm sorry, donation machine. I was so good about putting more money into you. I've ruined it. Soiled 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 it. Alright, 2 more probably. Yep, that should do it. So here's what I'm doing. So I'm buying this and that, and then I'll go in here and use my... let's use 3 bombs. I don't want to use all 4. Using all 4 sounds a little bit questionable. Maybe 2 is fine, honestly. A wizard. Range up is nice. Tears down is pretty bad. The range up is nice, though. We actually have very high range. Actually, so much range that some tears shoot over walls. It depends on, I guess, the release. But it definitely just happened in that previous room, so it definitely can happen. I can't really, like, force it to happen, unfortunately, to prove, but you all saw it. Again, I didn't think that would stay open. I guess I should start buying batteries to assume that, what the fuck? Why is my tier 8 suddenly so low? Did the tier down, like, not work until now? Like this floor? Or was it this low? I don't know. That seems weird. It feels like it definitely just chunked downward immediately upon entering the floor. But I'm probably wrong. Just like the whole fucking tier size thing getting into the caves. Which I still can't explain. If anybody, like, knows a lot of shit about psychology, like, feel free to tell me why. To me, it looked, or it felt that my tiers were smaller. Psychology or, like, you know, something to do with the eyes. Yeah, whatever. I don't know if it's a behavioral thing or an eye issue. So, like, it could definitely actually have to do with, like, my own psyche or something. I don't know. It's probably not the most likely occurrence, but you never know. I am very happy with this. I've actually never had this with Monsters Lung. It seems really good, though, just on paper. Okay, wait for the red creep to dissipate. Range down. Alright, pills have not been the greatest. They haven't been atrocious, but, you know, tears down and a range down are not exactly my favorite pills to get. Alright. So, somebody asked a question, like, forever ago, like, why do you dodge the fucking twin shot flies, you know? And I'm like, fucking habit. I don't know. And honestly, that's my only explanation. I don't know. I get antsy, you know? The twin flies just, like, they're doing dumb shit, and I'm just like, oh, I gotta fucking, you know, gotta be careful, gotta be on my toes, I could get hit at any moment. It's a room full of twin flies. Like, if I sit still, I literally can't get hit, but I dodge anyway. I can't explain it. That's another one for fucking psychologists to explain for me. Yeah, I'm happy with my rerolls. I really don't want to get just HP upgrade or just whatever the other thing was that I rerolled. It wasn't good, so I rerolled it. I wasn't paying enough attention, to be honest with you, to actually know what it was, but it wasn't good, so I rerolled it, and it's gone now, so fuck you. I probably want to do something relating to that shop, but I might not get an opportunity. Yeah, it's not great. Can't be there, so it's probably on... No, it can't be there. Oh, you know what? I know where it is. The secret room. Here we go. This is actually a pretty cute little spot right here. I like it. Ooh, money. I'm happy about the money, and I'm happy about not having to expend resources to get into this room. So with this money, what do I buy? I'm 1 cent short of some stuff. So here's what we'll do. To no longer be a cent short. Not the most efficient use of 2 bombs, but it's not bad. So I'm gonna buy this, and I'm gonna buy that. We'll get more bombs, I'm sure of it. Keys, on the other hand, are not exactly guaranteed. I mean, technically bombs aren't guaranteed, but I'm confident. The reason that I'm saying that I'm pretty sure we're gonna, like, no matter what, get bombs is because that's kind of what happens. Like, I don't know. Like, it's a theoretical possibility. They get tons of keys and no bombs, right? But anecdotally, that is the exact opposite of what happens. Speed up. That's actually awesome. Alright. I think our pills are overall, honestly, not bad at all. I was kind of talking down our pills, but it was what? Like 2 negative pills and like some neutral pills? And then apparently 2 up pills, 2 positive pills? Honestly, I'm happy with that. Okay. Range up is nice. Don't want Demon's Tail. Don't want to go into the curse room. Let's go here. I'm retarded. I'm so bad at dodging fucking very easy to dodge rooms. I got a mental block with fucking bomb flies, man. I can't avoid it, you know? I just get hit by them. Like I didn't die. What an asshole. So I think my theory of Monster's Lung plus Mysterious Liquid being good is pretty sound. Problem is our tiers are so low. That's a tough call. I'm gonna reroll it. I'm glad I did. I'm very glad I did. SMB Super. Whoa, what? That is fucking gross looking. I've never seen that. Holy shit, that's weird. I've actually never seen having a fully charged shot with the SMB Superfan, like, skin. That is bizarre. Ah, I thought I was just barely far enough away and realized at the last second I was not. So, SMB Superfan is a nice beginning to our necessity of a bunch of tiers. It's a starting point. It's not incredible. It's not supposed to be. But it is something. Alright, you didn't die in one shot, which is frustrating to me. I'm frustrated, as the kids these days say. So I'm gonna shoot this in the event that it drops me a counterfeit penny, because I do not want a counterfeit penny. That is good stuff. I would like some amount of flight from mayhaps a devil deal. But I will definitely go back and get more rerolls ready, although it looks kind of like that's like an empty room and it's a dead end. But it could be a room with enemies, and if it is, we're in a good spot. Nice, it is. And it's not a dead end. This is incredible. We won. Just don't get hit. We lost. Okay. So this one bomb can get us, what, 3 cents? That seems reasonable. I'll never do that again. Okay. I guess we just go then. Well, okay, you know what? Here's what we'll do. I'm gonna check this first. Please be greed. It's not greed. The one time I actually wanted it to be greed. Although, that Spirit Heart is actually nice. So I was debating getting the battery, but I really just want to protect our deal with the Devil Chance. That seems like the thing I want to do. Much more than get greedy, you know? So we can't actually reroll twice. We can only reroll once. There's literally no way to reroll twice in this situation because we have already fought Krampus. Alright, I gotta clean up these flies. The build... Oh my god, I'm the greatest! The build I currently have isn't actually very good at all with dealing with, you know, a large number of small enemies. Shocking, I know. That's good. I think I'm figuring out the secrets to this item. This item combo, I suppose. That's kind of what I was afraid of. Although that's really nice, thank you. I'm gonna kill you, though. I wish you to be dead. Blood clot's fine. The soul. That's pretty good. The soul will protect me from bomb flies. Alright. So now we're gonna backtrack. Is there a visual difference? Yes, there is. Oh, right. I forgot about this interaction. So, I don't know if this is a bug, but it absolutely happens. Every shot is blood clot when you have Monster's Lung. It feels like a bug to me. But I'm not sure. I don't actually know for sure. But it's nice. I appreciate it, you know. Bug or not, it helps me, so. Which is really nice, because that means our range is very high. Which means... Bleh. Not quite. Bleh. Let's shoot some fires. Right, I shot them. Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, this was a good floor. I'm very happy with it. I could have rerolled Blood Clot if I wanted to, but I'm actually very happy I did not. Ooh. Depths. Depths one that gives me 4 Spirit Hearts? Is that good? I don't think so. I like that a lot better. That's like the same thing, but strictly better. I mean, like, not actually the same thing. Yeah, this is honestly worth it. Can you not teleport like that, you buttholes? So I'm very happy. Ceremonial Robes is honestly one of the weirdest items in the game for a few reasons. The, right, so the description of the item is like, you know, sin up, and it gives you 3 Spirit Hearts, right? Well, sin doesn't exist as a stat. It could exist as a stat, but they decided to just not name the actual stat that sin would, you know, make sense to be, which is Devil Deal Chance. But, and that is a stat, getting a, you know, Devil Deal Chance, Angel Room Chance. Those are stats that are not even talked about by the game. Which is weird, inherently. But the weirdest thing about it is that Ceremonial Robes is a 1.0 damage up. And the reason that's weird... Fuck. I was hoping it was not a library. I was hoping it was a shop. So I could use a bomb and some shit to get more keys. But now we're in a really weird spot where we don't have a key. And our item room's right here. Although... the library could theoretically turn into a double item room. Kind of, sort of. That's sort of how it works at this point. It's not like exactly that, but it's like sort of that. So I really do wish I could actually access that key, but there's no way to blow up those rocks to get that key. Which I think is the dumbest shit. That room is just like a joke. But yeah, so when Rebirth first came out, everybody saw Ceremonial Robes and was just like, eh, it's pretty good. You know, just fucking gives you 3 black hearts. That's pretty much all that everybody thought it was. And honestly, if that was it, it's probably not bad. Although, probably bad as a Devil Deal item. But, regardless of that, you know, people were like, eh, it's fine. You know, those were people's opinions. And then, it came about, you know, it came to the common understanding that it was also a damage out. And everybody was like, alright, this item jumped about 6 tiers. Okay, that's kind of what I thought. It's a pretty good burst of damage, I'll be real with you. Shit! Fuck me. Thank you, God. There is a benevolent God in this world. Is that, I don't even know what benevolent means. It's just people use it to describe God a lot. So thought it would work out if I used it in that context. Hoping I used it right. Like, I kind of know what benevolent means, but I couldn't give you a definition, you know? That kind of knowing. It's like a contextual understanding rather than a literal understanding, I guess. This is hell. This is actually just hell. Oh my god, you're the greatest. I love you. Meat's good. We got, oh baby, Abaddon. I can't pass it up. I should have waited to pick up the meat, but I don't give a shit. I got Abaddon. I'm powerful. Ooh, Ubergoose. Ooh, boss from Fire and Poop doesn't have anything in it. Thanks, yeah, okay, good one. Nice one. Fucking, God, fucking, Jesus. People will believe anything. That's actually one of the most frustrating things I read. And now somebody's gonna fucking nitpick and be like, oh, people have only said it about poop. I've heard it about fire too, motherfucker. I can't say no, can I? I don't believe I can. Is it dumb? Yes. How do I say no, though? That's 2 guppy items just right there. And one of them's 9 lives. Like, it's not even a risk move. It's literally just, like, free. There's no risk involved when you're picking up 9 lives, in my opinion. That's not entirely true. There's definitely some risk sometimes. I would say this is one of those times that there's not risk involved, though. Alright, so the floating knights, the head knights, are a little bit annoying with my current setup. I'm very happy with the way this is going, though. Because now this means this... Oh, it's an arcade, okay. Well, our shop, whenever that happens, will not have greed. And we have a bunch of cash for it, so I'm happy. I guess I'll open up the money door without spending money. That seems like the smart thing to do in case I do actually want to visit our arcade, which is yet to be seen at this point. So I don't like this room, mostly because it just takes so long. The most you can like ever get is 2 for 1. But whatever. I'm not worried about boss rush at this point, mostly because the chance is long gone at this point. So that's fine. That room is just hell, like all the time. No, no, no. Good. Easy. No problem. Ah! I like the bombs, but I don't like the lack of keys. That's the thing that I'm not a fan of. Nice. That actually hit the bottom one. I didn't expect that. That's a good key drop. I like it. The first key, right? Going from 0 keys to 1 key is always the most impactful. Duh, because that's an infinite increase, you fucking retard. I know. That's what I'm saying. You know? Picking up what I'm putting down. So, I'm going to play this down to 30 cents. And I don't know if I'm going to actually replace left hand, even with cancer or curved horn. Alright. Didn't have to make the decision. We got some not great trinkets and a spirit heart and some of our money back. And I will bomb this just so we can get a key for sure. This is the mom fight, so I do not want to go in there. In fact, I want to backtrack as much as possible, mostly to get rerolls ready, also to visit our shop, you know, the huge. The huge. What are you doing? What are you doing to me? What are you doing, Head Knight? Alright, shop has little baggy, battery, spirit heart. Those are good things. I actually like these. So little baggy is questionable. I got 2 of the same thing. Full health. That's a good pill to know about. I'm gonna go do one more room. Hopefully this actually has enemies in it. Because then I can actually have 2 rerolls ready, which would be awesome. It does. Nice. I'm perfect. It was all planned, calculated. I totally knew it. So we have a trillion full health pills, just rolling in full health. Okay, so now I'm gonna buy the battery, which will give us a full 2nd charge. I'm going to use one reroll on our item room and take it if it's passive pretty much no matter what. Yeah, it's not great. It is passive. I did say I would take it if it's passive almost no matter what. Spider Baby has literally no way to hurt you, so sure. If it was something like punching bag, fuck, god damn it. If it was something like punching bag, then we'd have a different conversation. Whew. I think the soul is actually just saving my life right now. Oh, die. Get out of here. Alright, no deal with the devil. That's a little frustrating. I don't like that. Okay. Guppy, please. Guppy, one time, please. Guppy. Yes! 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 I'm so happy. Alright, boys, it's a one run. Please. What we got up here? I do need a tears up there. I think this is where I ditched the left hand, actually. That's probably the correct play. Because I kind of want regular chests. Fuck. Blue champions. They suck so much. Wang! Oh god, I can't stop running into hitboxes. Thank god I got saved by him dying. Call me fucking stupid, but I just can't not spend keys on golden chests. I'm way too optimistic. I'm like, well, what if it pays out with 6 keys? That's just a straight up net increase. That'd be fucking dumb not to do. And then I, you know, remember the harsh truth of the fact that it's fucking really not good. Yeah, I like rolling 1 full health, 1 hematemesis. That seems good. Alright, so I'm gonna probably reroll our boss room item pretty much until I get... Okay. Well, this is interesting. The shovel. There's nothing in there, and if I leave this room, this turns into boss room pool. I kind of want to reroll devil pool. That's fine. Like, I don't... Obviously, Lil Brimstone's good, but I don't really like him. Because he changes the way you play and makes them a little bit boring. But I'm not going to say no to a free Lil Brim when I already have a charge shot. That seems like the optimal situation to actually take Lil Brimstone. I am a little upset that I didn't get the pact, though. The pact was pretty much what I was banking on. It's a nice tears up, and you know, it's a good item. So here's the downside with Lil Brim, is that he's is that 3rd familiar on the chain? 4th? 3rd familiar on the chain. Meaning he's super far back, so it's very hard to aim him well. Which isn't necessarily the end of the world, but, you know, it makes him a little bit worse, I'd say. I guess, why am I avoiding this if I'm ditching left hand? That seems fine. Like a slight speed upgrade is probably fine. I mean, it's strictly better than no trinket, I guess, so it's got that going for it. Weep. Fuck! Shit! I thought I grazed it, like, just not quite to... Thank you, game. Saving my fucking life with all these key drops. See ya! I mean, those pills aren't, like, you know, terrible or whatever. It's just, I have no real use for them at the moment, so. Alright, so I'm just gonna get my flies to fucking go ham, and then I'm gonna shoot at the end. Yeah, I mean, let's just do it. Whatever. Like, I can explore all I want, but I'm not gonna waste time because there's probably not pedestals, and I don't need rerolls. If there end up being pedestals, fucking sue me, whatever. Get it over with. We're in America, right? That's what America's for. Protect your right to sue people. I've never told that story. Oh God. Actually, no, I just fucked myself. For some reason, I saw Mutant Spider, and I'm like, this is incredible! And then I'm like, oh, right, we have Monsters Lung. Alright, I fucked myself in the mouth. Bad trip. Nice. So now we have the charge time, like... our charge time is, like, unbearably slow. And it doesn't even increase the amount of tiers that we shoot. So, basically, I fucked up. Oops. Okay, I don't believe that should have hit me. But you're the boss. Yeah, so I've never told this story, but, my brother so my brother, right, is 2 years older than me. And he actually got his license like when he was 16 or something, somewhere around there. I got my license when I was 18 because I didn't really, I don't know. I didn't like the fact that it was like, you have to do this arbitrary amount of driving. And I'm like, can I just take the test because I'm good at driving? So it bothered me. So I basically just waited until I didn't have to do the permit shit. Yeah, my brother had his license, like, you know, at the time you expect people to have their license in America, which is like high school. Which is not when I had mine, right? But when he was, I want to say like 17, he was driving around, and there's this one spot, there's this one intersection, and it's been fixed now, but at the time, it was a fucking death trap. Because it was essentially three-way stop, which are generally not great, but whatever. Our town has a few of them. Three-way stop that... whatever. Nice. Three-way stop that the one way. So if you're coming from the south, right, from south into it, to your left is where the people don't have a stop, right? And the problem was that location had a large tree that may or may not have been overhanging, entirely blocking your line of sight to the direction that did not stop. So, basically a death trap. And what happened was, he was driving, right? He was driving home from a thing with some friends. They were being idiots because teenagers are dumb. And they had to go through that intersection, right? And, you know, from the north, that intersection is not a problem at all. From the south is where that intersection is fucking spooky, right? Because the tree blocks your line of sight. From the north, it's like a fucking normal, you know, 3-stop intersection. And on his way back, they get to that intersection, and this fucking gigantic family, and I mean like weight-wise gigantic, which is important. I'm not just like, you know, random fucking ad hominem or whatever, because I'm an asshole. Like, it's actually an important thing. I am taking this shit. I don't know how this will interact. Blip, blip, blip. It's fine. I feel like our damage is very bad, but we spew out hundreds of little fucking balls of goop. It leaves goop everywhere. Yeah, so, gigantic family. They get to the intersection. Of course, they're on the going the direction where they don't have to stop, and so they're driving, just driving along fine. My brother is like, oh, "Okay, looks clear. I'll go." Right? He did full stops and moves along. Probably didn't full stop. Let's be real. You know, he gets the stop sign and goes past it. no problems. What ends up happening is, as he's going into the intersection, Fatty McGigantic fucking is also going into the intersection. And because my brother, well, as well as them, right? Like both ways it's blind, but one way has a stop sign, the other doesn't. My brother, of course, gets into a car accident. And it's not a severe wreck. It did kind of spook my brother, right? It was one of those things where it's like, holy shit, I'm mortal, right? Because when you're a teenager, you feel fucking immortal. And then you're like, right, I'm a human, I can die. So it was probably one of those moments for him, which explained. He was pretty shaken up about it. But the problem didn't occur with the wreck in particular. The problem occurred because the wreck, it was pretty clear that it was mutual fault, right? Although in fairness, if I had the judge, I'd say it's neither fault because of that fucking tree that was there, right? How is either person supposed to see the other? That's just fucking terrible. It's like dumb, just dumb. How did I not get hit? I'm so confused. So it's just a dumb situation, right? And he gets taken, you know, to traffic court or whatever, because my brother's like trying to dispute the fact that it was entirely his fault, which makes sense, you know. Don't want our insurance to pay money when they don't have to, and it's fucking dumb, and it's definitely not, you know, entirely his fault. And so they go to traffic court. It gets settled. I think it took quite a while, right? And the initial thing got settled fine, right? Like the whole who's at fault, whatever, and who pays. It ended up being our insurance paid for the majority. Their insurance covered a little bit or something like that. Yeah, so that got sorted very quickly. The problem was that Fatty McFatterton needs new knees. So she saw it as an opportunity to fucking file for emotional for that situation. So my brother then had to go to fucking court on like 5 occasions because fucking Fatty McBreaks her knees and needs fucking new knees and thinks that it's the best way to get new knees is fucking sue the people that she'd gotten into a mutual accident with. Fortunately, it all worked out, and our insurance did not pay for her new knees at any point. No money came out of our pockets regarding her knees, which is good, because that's fucking bullshit. You get into a car accident, and you're like, oh, this is my opportunity. I need new knees real bad. And then you just fucking, you know, like, dude, fuck off. You're the worst kind of person. It's your own fault that you're fucking big enough that your knees get fucked up. You figure out a way to fix it yourself. I mean, I know that's not fair. Not everybody who's large can actually help it. A vast majority are, which is frustrating because it makes the people who actually can't help it, like, look worse, right? That's the way I see it. It's similar to the whole Tumblr shit where it's like, haha, I'm autistic. And then it's like, alright, you're making it really hard for people who actually are autistic, you know? You're actually making it worse for them. You're not, like, raising awareness or anything, you know? You're just being a fucking dickwad and making people be like, okay, yeah, I mean, I don't fucking, you know, this autistic person is seemingly incredibly high functioning. Why do I care that, you know, whatever. Shit like that, right? And that's kind of what it is with people who, you know, are overweight due to eating habits and then are like, I can't help it, my glands, or something. Like, yeah, there are people who actually struggle with weight issues and can't help it. But, you know, there are also people who struggle with weight issues because they eat, like, fucking trucks worth of food every night. And that's not your fucking genetics or anything, you know? And it makes people actually write off the people who legitimately have a weight problem due to something uncontrollable. Which is fucking dumb as shit. But whatever. How did I get on this tangent? Right, the ham planet who needed new knees. That's right. Yeah, so she never got, well, she might have gotten new knees. We don't know. We, quote, lost contact with her after the case completed. You know, quote, lost. Fucking shredded is probably a more accurate description. But, she never got new knees. She never got a fucking extra penny out of us. But she was just wasting our time, basically. Because that's how America works. That's how I got started on that tangent, was in America we sue people. It's just a thing we do. We're like, ugh, this coffee burned me. You should put a warning label on it. Sued. Is that the most ridiculous lawsuit that's actually, like, been won? It's up there, right? Like, okay, don't get me wrong. In that specific case, in that lawsuit, it was bizarre. And it was, most people are just like, oh gosh, I didn't know coffee would be hot. Let's be real here. That coffee was too hot. It wasn't like just, that's hot. It was, oh, now I have second-degree burns on my legs, which happened. So, it was unhealthily hot. Although, because of that case, the warning labels got put on, which I think is the ridiculous part. It's like, warning, hot. Oh, I never would have thought that. It should have just been the lawsuit for like, hey, your coffee was so fucking hot that it actually literally burned me. Like, that's what the lawsuit should have been, but in reality it ended up being like, oh, now we'll say that coffee's hot. Hot. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, of course, leave a like, subscribe to see more in the future, etc. Blah 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 blah. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I'm fucking tired. I'm recording this episode 3 hours before it's supposed to be up because I keep procrastinating because I'm an asshole. But I did stream tonight, so it's not like it was just all procrastination. I was actually doing stuff. So, whatever. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video.